You think you know me.
I lean against the door after Sayori leaves. It's kind of ironic that I tell her not to worry. Lord knows I'm doing enough of it for the both of us. The idea of having to wait until morning to find out if I changed anything or not makes me want to drive my head into a wall. I need to think of an alternative. Her mom will probably say no, so what will I do after that? I could run over there first thing tomorrow to make sure. Her mom usually works super early and the front door was unlocked last time. But what if I didn't change things? What would happen? The idea of finding Sayori dead in her bedroom makes me nauseous and dizzy. No, she'll be fine. I hold back tears as I say this to myself. I'm not going to lose her, not again. No matter what. I find myself in a familiar position as I slide down the wall and take a seat on the floor. No matter what. I've been trying to take my mind off her for the last few minutes, but at this point it seems like an exercise in futility. She should be done talking to her mom by now. So why hasn't she said anything? I refreshed my texts a few times just to be sure. Damn, this really is going to drive me crazy. I need to be logical about this. Sayori's depression was noticeable the days leading up to her suicide. That would still sting when I think about that word. She's totally different now. She seems so happy. Not just that, but she isn't the medication supposed to prevent any extreme actions? She'll be okay, she'll be okay, she'll be okay. Huh? I shoot myself feet, totally ignoring how sore my butt is. Delivery for me. Even with the concussions of fear and worry brewing in me, hearing Sayori's voice still brings a smile to my face. How was that? Well, you did have a giggling under control this time. But the throat clean and obvious fake deep voice were still a bit of a giveaway. Well, there's only one solution. Oh, and what's that? You'll just have to keep ordering food from me until I get it right. Or you could buy me food and just bring it over here. That doesn't sound as fun. You could say that, or you would say that. Now come on, Goofy, before I decide to make you sleep outside. Yeah. Sayori flies past me and starts sprinting up the stairs. Hey, where are you going? I got dips on the bed. I'll take that. I'll take it that she is spending the night. A few lewd thoughts try to pop up while I make my way up the stairs, but I manage to keep them at bay. Sure enough, I see Sayori sitting on my bed with the covers pulled around her. You know, I was gonna let you sleep in the bed anyways. Huh, you were? Of course, did you think I wouldn't? No, it's just... You always make me sleep on the pallet you made when we were kids. I did? Damn, she's right, I never did let her sleep on the bed. Sorry, Sayori, I guess I hadn't developed the common sense back then. You don't have to apologize. You did put a lot of effort into making those pallets after all. Yeah. Still, I could have at least let her sleep on a bed occasionally, or maybe we could have taken turns. A nice gesture like that would have meant a lot to her. How big of a dumb fuck was I back then? Sorry, I didn't make you feel bad. Huh? Oh. Don't worry about it, Sayori, I'm just still coming to terms with how big of a jerk I am. You're not a jerk, Lopsa, you know that, right? I pat Sayori on the head as I make my way towards the closet. I'm not so sure. Do I have my moment? I do have my moments. I open the door and pull a thick blanket off the top shelf. Huh? What are you gonna do with that? I was gonna use it as cover, silly. We don't keep any blanket down there, so I figured I'd take this one. Downstairs? The confusion on Sayori's face makes me realize I should probably explain what I'm doing. Yeah, I was gonna sleep on the couch, but I thought you were gonna make a pallet on the floor like you used to. Oh, well, I just thought that you might not be okay with us sleeping in the same room. Should I not be? No, I mean, I was just, respecting your privacy. Yeah, that's what I was doing. You know, adhering to the whole gentleman thing and all. I really don't mind. I want you to stay. Sayori. My heart's pounding so fast it feels like my ears are popping. But it wouldn't be very nice of me to go against your wishes. Exactly. Alright then. Looks like I should probably go ahead and start on the pallet. I re-enter the closet and begin pulling down even more blankets and quilts. After several minutes I'm left with a makeshift bed that even a king would be proud to sleep on. Yeah, maybe not a king, a duke perhaps? I see you haven't lost your touch. Yeah, I may have been too dense to let you sleep on my bed, but I at least was smart enough to make sure yours was decent. Lopsa, I told you don't have to feel bad for that. I still enjoyed our sleepovers. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound upset. I'm just glad that I learned a few things since then. Yeah, you're way more considerate than you used to be. Though I'm not sure if the dense thing has gotten any better. Hey, I pick up on some stuff occasionally. I'm not so sure. It did take you quite a while to pick up on how I felt. Sayori. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud. I take a seat next to Sayori and take her hands in mine. You're right, I guess I was pretty tense. I'm sorry that I didn't pick up on it sooner, I really wish I had. Spending time with you, helping you with your struggle, us being a couple. I couldn't be happier with my life right now. She kisses my hat, but I just smile at her. And if I ever go back in time to see myself, I'll be sure to beat him up for not knowing what he's missing out on. Lopsa, I love you, I'm not just saying that. I feel her grip in my hands grow even stronger as she continues. But when we were kids, I was always chasing after you. But I was scared that I would never catch you. Tears begin to form in her eyes as she tries to speak. I always felt alone, even if I was surrounded by other people. That there were days that I thought waking up was just a way of universe to torture me. But when I was with you, it's like I had courage, like my life had purpose. If I didn't have you, I might have made the wrong choice. You saved me. You really are my hero. All the words get stuck in my throat as we embrace each other. The thought that she lived for me, that she pushed forward when nothing else seemed to matter. Well, it's terrifying. Tears run down my face as I try to choke out some words. I love you too, Sayori, and I would do anything to keep you happy. We continue to sit together like this, crying into each other's shoulders. We ended up lying down together. At first we just spoke softly to each other, but it seems like releasing all the pent-up emotion took a toll on Sayori. Her eyes have been closed for a while and her breathing has become much softer. I rise up to get off the bed, but am stopped when her hand grabs my wrist. Just a few more minutes. I comply with her request and lie back down. After doing this, she curls up her arms and rests them and her head on my chest. Careful not to disturb her, I pull the covers over us some more and drape my arm around her. She is inches even closer to me as I do this. At this point, her leg and chest are pressed against mine. Feeling her heartbeat against me calms me and makes me want to hold her even tighter. As my eyelids begin to feel heavier, I look down and kiss her on the head. I swear I will protect you, Sayori, no matter what. Hey, it's nice to see you again. A lot happened these last few days, huh? Lopsa helped the girls, making sure they were happy, all the while trying to battle his own problems. As embarrassing as it may be, I've grown to admire him. But at the same time, it makes me wonder. If I had tried a bit harder, if I could have seen what was going on just a bit sooner, would I have been able to change anything? Was I truly bound to the script? It's depressing to think about. So I didn't mean to get like that. You're probably waiting for the good news I promised, huh? Well, after analyzing the script behaved Saturday, it's safe to say that Sayori will be perfectly fine tomorrow. Lopsa will probably still worry, but you can rest assured. As for what will happen once we reach the end of the script, well, I'm not going to tell you. I know that may sound confusing, but believe me when I say that I have a plan. A plan that I'm also not going to tell you. Sorry. Don't take it personally, I just don't want to have a repeat it a second time. This world, well, it's complicated to say the least. Still, it's my intention to keep things going, to make sure the girls can continue to live long, happy lives. So please don't think I have any ill intent or my words were ominous. Like you, I truly do want happiness. I know that isn't much to go on, but I really do need to look over a few more things for tomorrow. I'll talk to you again soon. Okay, there are a few things that are probably going to happen, how this is going to end. There is like one good thing and 4 or 5 bad things. And I'm guessing it's going to be a bad thing, the ending. I'm not gonna tell what they are, but when I say a good thing, you can probably guess what that is. And the bad things, well, yeah. Also, I realized I've been now recording. This is the second recording session of this day. As you can see, I started on Sunday 9th, and I'm on June 10th on Monday. This is the second recording session. I've been going for 4 hours. It's almost midnight. Well, not really close. I just kind of spoiled it there, but still. Getting close to night. I've been just recording this the entire day with this, and my voice is dying, but I'm really liking the story. I have a bad feeling how it ends, but I'm just a pessimist. I fear for the worst every time. I'm woken up by a feeling of nausea. Since Sayori's slowly breathing against me does grant me some relief, but it doesn't last long. The fatigue that has been coming and going this past week returns as I try to settle myself. Ugh. My mouth begins to water as nausea intensifies. Shit. I gently pull myself out of the covers and sprint towards the door. I rush into the bathroom and panting. I continue on like this for a few more minutes until I feel like passing out from exhaustion. I guess the Chinese food didn't sit well with me. This thought does little to aid my concern over what is really happening. This is the second time I've been sick like this in the last handful of days. Not counting migraines, nightmares, and that time I went partially blind. Damn, my symptoms resume is getting pretty lengthy. Heh. My throat burns as I let out a weak laugh. Instead of sitting around thinking about dumb stuff to make my mind go off things, all I really want is to go back to sleep. I stand up, go to the floor. My body freezes as I catch a glimpse of something red going down the drain. What was that? Was that blood? Panic begins to strike in my mind like wildfire. No, that's impossible. Why would there be blood? It was probably just something I ate. I try to convince myself of this as I leave the bathroom. Since Sayori is still sound asleep eases some of my newfound worry. Instead of getting back into the bed and possibly waking her up, I climb into the pallet I made. As I lie down, I realize I sweated through my shirt. It has become ice cold. It takes a second to peel off, but once I do, I toss it into the closet and lie down. Within an instant, I have lost consciousness. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me.
I was always like this. I always have been. And always will be. You can't save me. Haven't you figured that out yet? After all, you're the one who let me die in the first place.
I'm getting goosebumps right now.
Why should I trust you now?
Sayori? Wake up, dummy. Oh no. Wait a minute, have I been here before? This door, the scene waiting for me on the other side. Do I want to open it? Will leaving now change anything? My body grabs the knob without my input. Sayori! I shoot out of my bath and stare at my bed. My anxiety settles as I watch her bury her head deeper in the covers. Phew. Words couldn't begin to describe how relieved I feel right now. Lopsa, make the bad noise go away. Huh? Oh. After shutting off the alarm, I turn towards the mass. I turn towards a mass of covers that are hiding Sayori. Come on, sleepyhead. Don't tell me you forgot about what day it is. She lets out another groan. Man, that's too bad. I take a seat in my desk chair, begin my routine. Here, I was hoping that we would spend the festival together, just you and me. I see a figurine under the couch perk up a bit. Looks like I'm going to have all that delicious food by myself. Fish tacos, shrimps, burgers, pizza, and continue naming all the foods I can think before pulling out my trump card. And not to mention the sweets. Donuts, ice cream, pie, natsukis, cupcakes. This one does the trick as Sayori shoots out of the bed under her blanket fortress. I can see that she's practically drooling. Alright you, Wait. Your scream startles me and sends chills down my spine. Lopsa, your shirt! Hang on. Why did it say Monica? My shirt, huh? Damn, I forgot I took off my shirt last night. When did I not know this? To prevent any weirdness, I quickly crossed my arms over my bare chest. Don't look. Don't you know it's impolite to stare? I see Sayori beginning to smile as I say this. She puts her hands over her eyes and faces the other direction. Sorry man, I didn't expect you to be indecent. We both start laughing as she says this. I take a blanket up off the floor and drape it around me like a coat. I was going to use the bathroom in the hall to get ready. You can use the one in my parents' room if you want. Okay. I make my way out of the bedroom with Sayori close behind. Bad memories from last night surface as I enter the bathroom. Surely I didn't see what I thought I saw, did I? Trying to shake off the thought, I begin to undress. To try and preserve as much as hot water as possible, my shower is fairly brief. If Sayori is the same as she used to be, she'll want as much as possible. My mind drifts back to the memory lane I had from several years ago. I remember walking into bathrooms after Sayori took a shower and being choked by all the steam. This thought brings a smile to my face, but also fills me with another feeling. I'm not sure if this is from exhaustion or relief, but soon I find myself sitting on the floor. I saved her. I really did it. Tears appear in my eyes as I think back on everything that's happened over the week. I'm lost for words as thoughts flood in and out of my head. After getting some of them straight and wiping my eyes, I get back on my feet. My bliss relief is short-lived, however. Everything is normal as I brush my teeth until I go to spit. Anxiety plagues me as long as I see a line of red go down the drain. Damn. So what I saw last night was blood after all. Not just that, it was enough to also leave some in my mouth to try. For the first time in years, I wish my parents were home. I rinsed my mouth out a few more times just to be safe before opening the door. I can hear the shower in my parents' bathroom running as I start my way down the stairs. I wonder if she still wants breakfast. Man, how is it possible that her showers take even longer than they used to? Is it time to make a full breakfast? I opted to prepare a few biscuits instead. They're almost already finished cooking by this point, and there is still no sign of Sayori. Some fear seeps into my mind as I lean against the table. Surely she's okay. But maybe I should go up. Hey! Ah! I almost fall over as I suddenly hear shouting behind me. I turn around so that she is obviously satisfied with herself. I honestly didn't expect it to be that easy. Looks like all that tough talk is just for show after all. That's not true. You just got me zoning out. Watching her giggle like this, I feel drawn to her. More so than before. She's still with me. We can still be together. A smile crosses my face as I pull Sayori closer to me. She seems surprised by my kiss. What? Was that for scaring you? Haha, you're so goofy. I ruffle her hair as she tries to come up with something. You know you're not supposed to be mean to someone after you kiss them. Well, I never have been very conventional. But I think I have something to help make it up to you. I grab an oven mitt and pull out the draped biscuits. Ooh! I figured it might be a while before we could freely walk around the festival, so I thought I'd make us a light breakfast just to get through our club presentation. Good idea! Though I guess that means I can't eat Natsuki's cupcakes now. At least not until we get to school. She made me promise not to let you any. She made me promise to not let you eat any before then. Though I'm not sure if that was yesterday or last week. Well, since it's Monday, last week is technically yesterday. Or yesterday is technically last week. For Europeans at least, because the week starts on Monday, not Sunday, you American freaks. These smell really good. Are you sure she would not notice if one went missing? Sayori's appetite continues to amaze me. Come on, just a little while longer. I prefer not to die by Natsuki's hand over a bar cupcake. Fine, but only because it's to protect you. We both know I'll probably end up doing that a lot. If my hands weren't full, I'd give a demonstration of how strong I really am. Ooh, I'm so scared. Wasn't I the one who pinned you against the floor last time? I think you're forgetting how that fight ended. I give Sayori a knowing look and watch her face turn red. That doesn't count because you cheated. I don't remember cheating. Let's see, I recall overpowering you and then giving you a kiss. But then you retaliate with a kiss of your own. And if I didn't know better... Lopsa! Sayori almost drops the cupcakes as she cuts me off. I had a feeling that was what it said. I'm only joking. How about we call that one a tie? If you promise to stop talking about it where people could hear you. Alright, deal. Good. You know you're pretty cute when you're flustered. Lopsa.